Hello?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Ronathan calling from the corporate liaison team.
Yes.
Hi. Reason for the call is I saw an email that you had sent over here to the corporate office, and I just wanted to reach out to you and kind of see what was going on. What happened?
I greatly appreciate that and will owe you an online apology.
Well, you tell me what happened.
The end result is what's going on right now. But I'm going to tell you, I bought these because I've been a loyal customer since, what were your first ones? Razors and what have you back in the day when it was 80s, I think, when it was the in thing to have Oakleys. I'm not kidding you. I probably still have a dozen pair.
Well, the first Oakleys, we brought those out in 1984, I believe. So, early to mid 80s. Yep. Yeah.
And I've got the first ones, and then you started making, I think it was frogs and all different ones. I've got them all. But anyway,
Amazing.
So I'm a loyal customer.
Ah.
Well, I went to get some prescription eyeglasses, and I thought, Oakleys, because I want something I can go fishing in and, generally use for everything. So Oakleys, okay. Familiar with them, that's my brand. So I buy these, and almost from day one, I've had nothing but issues. Now, the first pair I received, the frames apparently were bent. Nobody knew that. They came from wherever they had the lenses put in, bent. So we had issues with them where the lenses would not stay in because they have the thin, clear piece of plastic or whatever underneath them, that like fish line. So had the lenses popping out continually. Now my eye doctor's 35 miles away. So every time I had to drive over there 35 miles back or, drop them off, come home, 35 miles back to pick them up, come back home. So there's 140 miles every time those things went bad, which was a lot.
Mm.
So finally, they discovered, the frame's bent. That's why it keeps popping lenses. Great. Well, that's going to cost you $200 and something and yada, yada. And I'm like, I don't think so. These have been like this since day one. So you can imagine where that argument went. Well, eventually I told them, you've got another pair in your showcase. This is like after it's happened a few more times. I was literally there several times a month. So they changed them out for the pair in the showcase, do it right in front of me. Great. Take them home. I hadn't had them very long. Go to put them on, and whoa, what is this clouding in the lens? They had apparently like spider cracked or something around the edges and had started to turn like a milky white. And it was almost immediately because it went from I never saw it to boom, there it is. And I looked at them every time I put them on. So I should have seen it. Are you still there?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I am. I'm just taking notes of everything that happened here. Yeah. So what happened then?
Well, I took them back, and that time, I believe it was they sent them in. Yes, it was that time. They sent them in because obviously the lenses were bad. So now I don't have any glasses. Don't have any idea when I'm going to see them again. That did not make me happy because every time they sent them in, I was without them. So, but this was a more serious, situation. So I finally get them back. Okay. Now this is like the third frame that I've had of the exact same glasses. And now the earpieces start coming off the rubber part. The rubber part. They won't stay on for anything. So I took them over. They put some glue on them, stuffed them back on there and said, there, we think that's got it. You're fixed. No, they're not fixed because every time I take them off, I wear my hair up on top. And every time I take them off, I'm like having to check my hair and go, where's my earpiece? Because it's not there. And eventually, most recently, one actually came up missing. And I can't find it anywhere. It wasn't in my hair. It wasn't where I took them off. I don't know where it is. It's gone. Well, they're telling me I've got to pay for a whole new pair of glasses. And by the way, every time they got sent back, it cost me $20. So 3 pairs of glasses, countless numbers of times they've been sent back.
And just confirm for me
miles.
which store this was that you got you. I got it here. I see all the information here. So yeah, sorry, continue.
So where I'm at now is they have told me that I have to buy a whole new pair of glasses to get that one piece. And then they're like, well, we suppose you could get a hold of the company. Okay, so I do that. It doesn't matter what option I press, your recording hangs up on you. It'll tell you where to go and that it'll send you a link. That's all the farther you're getting. There's no human contact. There's no anything. It's basically, here's your options, but if you press anything besides this one option, we're just going to hang up on you. So then I was furious. And that's when I wrote my less than nice email, but I really did, and I still am not happy about it. I ended up having to take one of my old pairs and take its rubber off its earpiece, which was almost impossible to get off, by the way, and shove it on these glasses. And I still have to keep an eye on it because, you know, it's loose, but at least it's there and I don't have that metal cutting into my ear. But it's just been ridiculous. These things have spent more time back at the doctor's office or back with whoever they're going to. I guess the doctor's, what's the word I'm looking for here? Anyways, I've been without them so much it's not funny. And now, you know, we're having this issue, and I like wear them constantly because I'm outside constantly. So I am lost without them. But I'm really mad about it. And I thought, you know, it's coming up time to buy a new pair. And I was going to buy sunglasses again this year. And then I'm like, you know what? I love Oakley, but I don't love Oakley anymore. So it won't be open.
Wow. No,
and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to buy because I love you guys.
Well, first of all, I'd like to sincerely apologize that you've had this experience. It's certainly not what we would expect a customer to have to go through, you know. What I am going to do, I am going to attempt to generate a corporate override code. And what that's going to allow you to do is go back in there and they're going to issue you with a brand new pair. So it's going to be new lenses, new frames, everything. Before I can do that, I do need to liaise with the actual store themselves. I actually need to get a code from them to authorize the replacement so you don't get charged or anything. Are you okay to stay on the phone with me while I give them a quick call and just see if they're available right now?
Yes.
Okay, yes, great. Just
I do have bad towers where I live, so if it cuts off, you can call me back. Right?
I will call you right back, yeah. If the line goes silent, it's just because I'm speaking to the store, so just stay on the line with me, okay? Bear with me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hi, this is Dr. Tavel speaking. How may I help you? Thank you for calling.
Hi, it's Ronathon here calling from the corporate liaison team. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, Ronathan. How may I help you?
So it's calling regarding a client of ours that I'd like to arrange something for. Can I give you an internal reference number?
Sure. A client of yours or a client of ours?
Well, both, basically.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so the internal corporate number is going to be 6942 080085.
Okay.
And then B for Bent.
B. Okay.
Yes.
Stoner?
Yes, that's the one.
Miss Stoner? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have that. That's our customer. How may I help you?
So,
She's been here a few times. So what's up now?
yeah. So, can you tell me the story a little bit? So, she had multiple replacements of a pair of Oakleys, and for some unknown reason, every single pair seems to break almost immediately.
Well,
Do you
I
have
mean,
any information about that?
you must know that the number one reason that people have issues with their Oakleys is when they have issues with their cranium and they have an irregular sized head. It can cause a lot of issues with the glasses sometimes, especially if they have an odd shaped head, and if their hair is a little bit too dry or too greasy, it can get the rubber to come off. And your glasses are fantastic, and they're one of our best sellers. And the only times I've ever had returns are like the odd client who just have these freakishly shaped heads.
Oh wow. Okay.
So there's
is
nothing I can do about that. If they want to go in for cranial surgery or something, that's fine. But
wow.
you know,
So are you saying that if she gets another pair, they're just going to go the same way?
well, no, she should probably we have like, you know how you guys have those pairs for the people who have issues that have like the band in the back that holds them in place for people who are differently abled and things like that. Like she can get the special ones for mongoloids and people with like, xenomorph shaped heads. And she
Xenomorph.
won't have a problem.
Okay.
Her head's almost the shape of a pyramid, but I can't even explain it. It's not nice to say, but she shouldn't order.
Like that,
You know I'm on the line.
like that movie Coneheads. Like that movie.
Well,
do you remember
like
Coneheads?
not as exaggerated as that, but definitely
Oh wow. Okay.
Pyramidish /
Weird.
Like I can't explain
yeah,
it.
I have come
And then
across
with the
that
hair,
from time to time, and yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, got like
hair
like a
doesn't help.
traffic cone, like a traffic cone head.
Yeah, I'd say like a traffic cone head,
Right. Yeah,
like a
yeah,
pyramid.
We have had a problem with that because like it's weird, right? But the glasses go on like at a weird angle. And
Some
it tends
people call
to
them
like
blockheads, but they're not really blocky.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not blocky. They're pyramidy. But also if they have thin, greasy kind of hair,
Ew.
it wrecks the rubber.
Oh, and is that what it says on her account?
This is just personal observation.
Okay. Look, can I patch her into the call, and can you just politely explain to her that maybe we need to repair them again or something like that?
I can do that, sure.
Okay, thanks. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hi there, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sorry to leave you on hold there. I actually have Dr. Tavel. Am I saying that correctly, Dr.
Tavel, correct?
Yeah, on the line right now. They just wanted to kind of speak to you about the situation. Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Oh, hello. Hi there. Is this
Who am I
Miss?
speaking to?
This is Dr. Tavel.
No. Which employee?
This is
What is your first name?
Hazel.
And do you know me personally?
I don't know you personally, but I know who you are.
Mm-hmm. Gary, say goodbye to your job, Hazel, because I heard every word you said to this gentleman. I do not have greasy hair. I wear it up so it's not down over the glasses, and I am most certainly not a mongoloid, a cone head, or have a pyramid or a blockhead. So I got everything that you just said written down.
What?
So
what are you talking about?
I have nothing more to say to you. This gentleman called because they're offering to replace the glasses for free. And
well, of course, ma'am. We stand behind all of our glasses.
The things that you said.
What?
I won't be your customer anymore. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Pardon me?
Ma'am, hold on a moment, ma'am. I'm not sure what you might have heard there, but I didn't hear anything like that being said to you.
Sir, I heard every word that she said. You don't have to be nice and try to cover it up.
Oh my God!
I heard every word she said.
Because I mean,
were you recording, or I don't know what's going on?
I'm gonna delete the recording. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Ma'am, so we can still offer you a replacement pair of glasses, right, Dr. Tavel, Hazel?
Yeah, of course. We stand behind all of our glasses, as you know.
Okay. Is that all right, ma'am? Can you go back in there and
Sir,
you had mentioned
after what
something.
you just said, I prefer to use a different establishment. Is that possible?
Why, ma'am? You're a valued customer.
I can have.
Yeah.
I can have a different manager over at the store kind of deal with you when you go in there. Do you have another manager over there, Hazel? Do you have anybody? I'm just
looking. Hazel, a manager?
I can just have Mr. Scobie talk to her.
I'm looking at your employee list. I have Neddy and a Scobie. Are either of those two available?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Scobie is the assistant manager. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Just one moment. Can you put the client on hold for 1 sec?
Okay. Are you okay to hold while we bring the manager in, ma'am? Would that be okay?
No, sir. Not after what she said. Now I want to hear what other inflammatory things she has to say.
Oh, no.
I was quiet through that entire
what
call.
What are you talking about?
To every word of it.
Can you are you on a cordless phone? Can you just go into Mr. Scobie's office?
Yeah, just 1 sec, okay? Can you hold on 1 second? I'll go get Mr. Scobie. Just wait 1 sec, okay?
Thank you, ma'am. I can't apologize enough for anything that you may have inadvertently heard.
You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, and I'd be happy to send you a picture of myself.
That lady with
that big head woman,
not me.
She's on the line.
I'm sure that whatever they said just wasn't true. And I will do whatever it takes to get this resolved,
so just
at a corporate level. So you can be reassured that we are taking this very seriously. We are not going to
call her a mongoloid.
This is going to get fed back to my superiors so that they can deal with it at
she says she comes in with her hair up, so I shouldn't
what I mean?
But you know how we always call her
I can't apologize enough for what happened. I feel really bad that it happened while I was actually speaking
and then I'll
to
see you in the supply closet after, okay?
Okay, so, hello?
Where's my Bible?
Hello? Hey, can you guys...
Okay, here's the...
Hello?
Hi, is that Mr. Scobie?
This is Scobie. How's it going?
Scobie, I'm on the line with one of your customers right now. She'd like to speak to you. Tell them what happened, ma'am.
Ma'am, how can I help you out today?
I have had ongoing problems with a pair of Oakley sunglasses, and I felt that the problem was with the manufacturing of the glasses, as they've been repaired many times or replaced. And I called Oakley, and they have been kind enough to return my call. And this gentleman called your store to speak to Hazel. I don't know what her position is. And she said some very horrible things about me, and all he was calling for was to verify that she would take a code to give me a free replacement pair, and just wanted rough, information about the glasses. And she started saying some very derogatory things about me, which she's now adamantly denying. But the gentleman on the phone, was privy to it as well. She did not know that I could hear her. And let's just say if I could make it to your store quick enough, there would be a real fit being done right now.
Sweetheart.
Recording deleted.
Sorry about that.
That was
so let's go back and forth there. You were going on there a bit. From what I'm showing, you were placed on a hold, and you're saying that you heard a conversation between the two of them. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, it didn't hold. It made it a three-way conversation.
That's impossible. I suspect there's something else going on here. I kind of wanted to speak to you about this in private.
Possible.
Ma'am, are you able to read individuals' thoughts, like some type of ESP, or have you been classified as a psychic? No, it's just.
Am I being punked
and again,
here?
I'm sorry?
Hold on, what are you saying? Are you genuinely the manager down there? What is going on? What the hell are you even talking about, sir? Seriously? Your name is Scobie, right? Scoby?
That is correct.
Okay, look, I don't know what kind of silly game you're playing down there. It says here you're an assistant manager. Is that correct?
There's no issue with our glasses here, okay? That woman's skull, if you look at the history, the prehistoric history, that woman's skull is not the correct size, okay? That's the size of
What do you
someone
mean
that's
correct? What do you mean correct size? What is that even supposed to mean? Like, what is wrong with you people?
It's an odd-shaped head. And she's saying that she heard a private conversation between the two of you,
Okay, look, you're being highly inappropriate. Ma'am, are you still on the line? Are you witnessing all this?
Yes, sir, I am, and please, yes.
Please just stay on. Please stay on the line with me, ma'am. Scobie, you are honestly. I've been listening to that whole conversation. You are being highly inappropriate over there. I don't know what.
I'm just defending my coworker here. I see no issue on her end. I see that there was no mistake that was made. I don't know what this woman's talking about.
Okay, I have the manager's. So on my corporate intranet, it just says that the manager's name here is Ned.
Ned?
Is he in the store? Is he in
There's no need to bring him into this.
No. Is he in the store? Could you please get him and explain that it's the corporate liaison team?
I will do so. One moment. God.
Stay on the line with me, Mama. We're going to deal with this.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Ned, I have corporate liaison. They're demanding to speak to you. I'm sorry.
What's it about?
This was
Scobie, we're fucked.
Ned?
Hello? Hello?
Ned. Ronathan Bastard here, corporate liaison team. How are you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
I have a customer of yours on the phone who's very, very upset right now. Tell them what is going on, ma'am. Just tell them in your own words. This is unbelievable.
Sir,
Hello?
I contacted Oakley. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I contacted Oakley because I had repetitive problems with their glasses. Now, I have bought other glasses from you, and I've never had a problem before. I've had a problem with this pair of Oakleys. And this gentleman was kind enough to call your store, and he was going to authorize for myself to receive a free pair to give them, another shot to see if we can get this pair of glasses straightened out. It didn't need to go where this conversation's gone. It's really gone sideways. And I think Hazel just worded it greatly when she said to Scobie, and I could hear her say, Scobie, we're fucked. Very nice, very professional. She has been telling this gentleman all kinds of nasty details that did not need to be said, and Scobie was no different. He then asked me if I'm a psychic or a mind reader, and that's the nicest thing I've been asked on this whole call with your store. This did not need to happen.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Can you tell me exactly what she said? Because he seems super
she said
upset.
that I'm a cone head, that I'm like a mongoloid, that I have a pyramid head, that I'm a blockhead, and that the issues are with me because I have greasy hair.
I have a cone head and a nose shaped like a penis. This is why my glasses do not fit me properly.
Oh my God. She said all that? Ma'am?
She didn't say the part about the penis till just now.
Scobie, are you horny?
Maybe that
you sound so attractive.
Maybe that was...
Any chance me and you can go on a date sometime and meet up? You sound like someone that has a big penis.
Ma'am, you can't say that stuff. Like...
Sir, that's your employee saying that.
It sounds like it was you, and it's just me and
no, it was
Ron,
not me.
I think on the line. It's okay. It sounded like you. So can you confirm exactly what she called you? I'm making a list. I have blockhead and conehead down here, and then you said not the thing about the penis.
I can believe that you were flagging off my
Mr. from the Oakley Company. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name in this mess. Can you explain to him that I am not lying?
No,
and that these are the things that were said, because obviously they're now adding on to it and trying to make it look like I'm saying
just to let you know, Ned, I'm monitoring and recording this call. Okay, now let me just check my notes here.
I can believe that you are slagging off my head just because my head is the shape of a traffic cone. It's not my fault. Next, you will be saying because my nose looks like a penis, just because I have a penis nose and a cone head, it's not my fault. Fuck you all, and Hazel, go fuck yourself.
Oh my goodness,
I didn't
ma'am,
say that.
I'm sorry you're upset, but
I did not say that.
Try and watch the language there, ma'am, please, if you could.
Yeah. If we could be professional here. So
Sure,
Ron,
sure.
you're gonna give me a code, but before that, could you please list off exactly what you were called for me, man?
Yeah, just please, just re-air.
Sorry.
Well,
And
who's on
who
this
called you
call?
what?
Because what was just
So I'm
played,
Ned.
I did
I'm
not
the general
say.
manager. I'm the general manager. My name's Ned, and I have Hazel and Scobie here in my office. So if you can tell me exactly what each one of them said, and then I'll deal with that. If you could please. So I had the Hazel, I think, called you a blockhead and a conehead, and not a penis nose.
And like a mongoloid, and said
And
that
a
I
mongoloid?
had hair.
Where did the penis nose
that you
thing
had
come
greasy
from?
hair.
Where did that come from?
Where did that
Exactly, the penis nose thing.
It wasn't from me.
Yeah, but you brought it up.
Okay.
Which, because I didn't get that in my, I've got a transcript
No, I didn't.
here.
No, I did not bring it up. I said that she had said that I was a conehead, that I was like a mongoloid, that I have a blockhead. She said that just a minute, I'm bringing my notes up now.
Right.
That my head is like a pyramid,
Okay.
and that I
Like
have greasy
pyramid?
Oh
hair.
my goodness.
And greasy hair. And did she say that
I did not
you
say
had
any
the
of that other
Easter
stuff.
Island head? Did she call you Easter Island head?
Pardon?
Did she call you Easter Island head? Or did she
No.
make any reference to the guy from the movie The Goonies? Did she call you that guy?
Which guy from
I
the
have
Goonies?
no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, which guy
You know,
from the Goonies?
The guy, hey, you guys! You know that guy?
Oh, I believe he was called Sloth.
Sloth.
That
yes,
guy,
did
that
she call
guy.
you Sloth
Right, right.
From the Goonies?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear. Did you hear
She's
that,
been
ma'am?
warned about him before. Not
No,
that-
I didn't,
called-
and I've never seen the
I mean,
Goonies, so I wouldn't have known the reference.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have written down here is.
I'm a psychologist and have multiple personality disorder.
Oh,
Okay,
Sir,
that makes a lot of
Can
sense.
you get her out of here?
who?
What?
I'm speaking to the manager. Would you please
Yeah.
get the others out of there?
Okay, Hazel, get out of my office. Can Scobie say
No,
he's
I
okay for
want
now?
to hear. I
No.
want to hear. I want to hear. Okay.
What is
Hazel,
she?
listen.
What is she doing in there? We're trying to conduct an investigation that involves her. It's
Well, I'm part of it. Telecourt.
why
then.
are you
It's
still
just
on the
the-
line? You know,
You know
were-
what? If you think I did something wrong, send me to Telecourt. Okay.
Ma'am, you
may
should
have
be
to do
fired
that.
immediately.
yeah, I mean, we're likely to take this all the way to Telecourt, Hazel. If
You
you
better not.
Oh no, I'm quite serious.
No,
We're-
I'm not going to Telecourt. Do not. I can't do that. It's too.
Well, Hazel,
Ma'am,
your
would-
job might be on the line here. Would you rather be fired or go to court?
Ma'am, would you be willing to testify in Telecourt about what happened to her? It's like a court of law, but it's all done over the phone. But would you be willing to testify to what you heard her say?
Yes, sir, I would.
Because it's quite a serious human resources matter. That's the only reason I ask. Somebody could actually end up losing their job over this. Can you
They
just?
should all three lose their job over this, in my opinion, because this is so
If we're fucked,
unprofessional.
you're fucked.
Well, do you want to
Peter,
make a
Kelly.
formal report against both Hazel
Yes.
and Scobie?
Scobie, just say
Against all
what I
three
say.
of them at
Just
this
say
point,
it.
because this Matt guy asking about the Goonies is just ridiculous.
So you
I'm
want?
sorry,
I don't
I'm
think
sorry,
he's
Matt.
any
I-
better at
I'm
this
just trying
point
to
right now. And the
confirm.
Would
sad
you-
thing is that all we called for
Mm.
was for this gentleman to authorize for a free pair of glasses for myself. None of this needed to happen.
Okay.
No,
before we go to
it is
Telecourt,
quite
can I
ridiculous, ma'am, and I am on your side. Ned, if you can be quiet for a moment. No. I think this lady's done discussing the matter with you guys directly. You guys have been, frankly, nothing short of ridiculous. I have just checked my online system. I believe Judge Weisenheimer is available. I'm going to patch him in. Ma'am, so just to explain how this works, it's like an actual court of law. You'll be sworn in and everything. The judge will come in. You will testify to what these three people said to you. We may choose to cross-examine them. I will appear as a witness on your side in all of this because obviously I've witnessed everything, and I'm quite frankly I'm absolutely outraged. And frankly I've messaged my own superiors about maybe terminating our agreement with them as a supplier. But
I think that would be advisable. They're very unprofessional.
But that's the thing. In order for me to get anything actually done here and take any actual, action, I really do need you to testify in Telecourt. Are you sort of willing and prepared for that? Okay.
Yes, sir, I am.
Fantastic. Okay, glad to hear that. So I'm going to patch in Judge Weisenheimer, and he's going to get everyone sworn in, and then we're going to go ahead and get this taken care of. So if everyone could rise for the judge, please. If everyone could,
Hello, this is Judge Dale Weisenheimer.
Everyone can make sure they stand up.
Everyone please stand, raise your right
They're all
hand.
up in my office here.
Okay.
Is everyone up?
Yes.
Yep. I have my right hand in there.
Okay, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth,
The whole truth,
and nothing but the
nothing
truth.
else.
But the truth.
Nothing but the tooth.
All right, let's proceed. What is the issue before me today?
Okay, so this is going to be case number 694208008. The case of a Miss Stoner versus Dr. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes here. Dr. Tavel. Reason that we've brought this before you today, Judge, is that I have a recording here and a witness testimony to 3 employees being verbally abusive, using abusive ma'am, tell the judge in your own words what happened. This is Judge Weisenheimer, ma'am. Go ahead.
Sir, I cannot believe this. I contacted Oakley earlier today. I'm going to make this very brief for you. I was not happy with a pair of sunglasses. Their prescription. Ongoing problem since last December. Okay, so this gentleman, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but the Oakley representative, he has called and was very kind and polite and said he was going to call the store and authorize for a replacement pair of glasses free of charge. He called the store. Hazel answered. I was on the line, but she was unaware of it. She started telling this gentleman that the problem with the glasses was not that they were, that they had a problem. The problem was that I had a problem. I have ordered many pairs through them before, and I've never had a problem.
Okay.
She started saying that I had a head like a cone head, and then she went on to say that it was like a pyramid, and then she related it to a mongoloid, and then the word blockhead was discussed, and she said that the other problem with my glasses is the fact that I have greasy hair. So
Objection.
when the representative
Objection, Your
had
Honor.
me come on the line,
Objection.
Hold, please. Hold on. Let the witness complete her statement.
Okay.
Order. Go ahead, ma'am, please.
So the gentleman asked to speak to her supervisor, which is a Mr. Scobie. He came on and proceeded to ask me if I was a mind reader or a psychic. And at that time, the representative asked to speak to the store manager. And while they were getting the store manager on, you could hear them all discussing it, and you could hear Hazel, right before the phone went to the manager, say, Scobie, we're fucked. And then the manager came on, and he has not, I would say, does not know what to make of this situation, but I also feel that he is not being professional. There were a lot of other things that were said once he came on the line that they are trying to say that I said, and I did not say these things. I wouldn't have any reason to, nor did I really know what they were talking about.
It was her voice.
Okay, order there. Go ahead, ma'am.
Well, there's a recording that I'm sure can prove whose voice it was, but it wasn't mine. And I just found this entire thing insulting. I have found it unnecessary, ridiculous. I mean, I honestly feel like I'm waiting for someone to jump out and tell me this is all a joke. I
Well, let me
can't
ask you
believe
this,
how
ma'am.
this phone call's gone sideways.
I'm getting some of the notes here, ma'am. Let me ask you just one question and we'll proceed.
Sure.
But when you're an eye exam and you're fitting, did they measure your head once or twice?
Once, I believe. I don't remember them doing it twice.
Okay. Now, Hazel, you had an objection. You can proceed, please.
This is completely inappropriate. This was a private conversation and she's embellishing and there's no recording.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection.
No. And
no. Objection.
Hold on. Let Jonathan go ahead. I'll rule on all these objections.
I never get to say my stuff.
I don't know what was wrong with their telephone system, but this lady had no choice but to overhear what was said. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
well, maybe she thinks she heard things she didn't hear.
I don't know what
well,
that's
I'm looking at a
supposed to mean,
transcript.
but the lady has been pretty clear about what she did, in fact, here.
Right, and I'm looking at a transcript from a deleted recording, it looks like, and it's kind of jumbled up. So I'm going to have to get some more input because I can't make heads or tail of these notes.
So what happened
let me
was
turn it around. Go ahead.
Okay, the lady had explained that, to put it in her own words, she has a head shaped like a traffic cone and a nose shaped like a men's phallus. And despite that, the store had been completely unaccommodating with her when she had come in. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
That's what we have on the recording.
I mean, that's what I heard, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm seeing those references in the notes. Please expand on that. Please expand.
Okay, no, Your Honor, may I permission?
Well, hold on. We were giving our testimony here. Can we?
Let Jonathan expand on that because I need clarification on these notes. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So we had heard the lady say in her own words that she had a head shaped like. Did you ever see the movie Coneheads? Do you remember with Dan Aykroyd? Right? Was it Dan Aykroyd?
Oh yes, love that movie.
Do you remember? And the aliens come down.
Yes.
Right. So the lady, I guess, had told us that she had a problem with her head being that shaped and a phallic kind of nose, and this had been problematic for her when selecting glasses. Is that right, ma'am?
In the long run, yes.
Yes. Yeah. And that is the reason that she'd had to complain, because the glasses that were provided were simply not suitable for her condition. So that is why she had reached out and complained in the first place. What she said about the 3 employees is absolutely correct, including the cussing, the inappropriate language, and that is why we are filing a motion today to have all 3 of them terminated.
Including how she wanted to sexually assault me? Are we going to include that part there on?
Yeah, exactly.
There is a counter allegation of sexual assault, verbal sexual assault.
That was her voice.
On the part.
Okay, now I'm seeing a notation of Mr. Scobie. Mr. Scobie, what exactly was said to you, sir?
I'd rather not repeat exactly what I heard. I am a Christian man. I can tell you that the woman made several sexual references towards me being attractive, what she would do to me, more importantly, what I would do to her, and a specific front bottom area.
Okay. And who else was verbally attacked?
Your Honor, if I might.
Let me speak. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, Hazel. I want to hear Nettie. Nettie, is that you?
Yes, I'm the GM. I'm the one that she accused of being unprofessional. You know, she was making some bold accusations against my employees, and all I was doing was trying to confirm exactly what she was called or not called. And you know, the witness, she wouldn't even finish giving me the full statement, and we came into this this trial. And I feel like, I actually have a witness here that I could put on if the courts would allow. Could I bring a witness onto the line?
We haven't been made aware of any witness, but who is the witness?
So,
who is this person?
Objection.
Yes.
It's a personal friend of
Objection.
What is your objection, Miss Hazel?
This witness is a surprise witness that I have not been made aware of. Scobie, were you aware of this witness?
He's on our side. He's on our side.
Oh, okay, no, fine. I object to my own.
Okay, hold on. What's the name of the witness? Because I've got a dozen names
Wait a
here.
minute. Did you say this is a surprise witness?
Well, he just happened to wander into the store while we were having this court case. I pulled him into the office. Thomas is a personal friend of Miss Stoner, and he can attest to the facts of the case, Your Honor. I feel like this.
I see Thomas's name here. I will have to swear him in, though.
Thomas.
Can we get him sworn in?
Claiming to be my personal friend, I'd like to know who this person is.
Well,
please, order while I swear in the witness,
on the
please.
transcript, ma'am, it's telling me that Thomas is somebody who dealt with you.
What is going on here?
It's telling me that Thomas is someone who dealt with you personally when you were in the store. That's what it's telling me here. Am I correct about that, you guys?
I've never dealt with a man in that store.
You never dealt with a Thomas?
No.
Well, I'm seeing Thomas on the witness list.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, Thomas, please raise your right hand and stand, please.
All right.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Thomas?
I swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Proceed, please.
Thank you. My name is Thomas Reck. I've been an employee at the store for the last 2 years. And the dates are confusing for me, but I distinctly remember that woman because of her, we like to call them cone head customer, CCH customer, right, in our jargon. But yeah, she came in the store and I noticed, and I tell my manager, Mr. Nettie, about her cone head shape. And I would like to attest by my own eyes, her shape of her head were much like a pear or a cone, if you like the comparison.
Okay, and did she also have a phallic proboscis on her face?
I'd say so. Yes.
Okay.
I am very familiar with men genitalia because I'm a man myself.
Permission. Sorry to interrupt. Permission to cross-examine this alleged witness.
I don't see.
I will allow it. Please go ahead.
Okay, Mr. I'm sorry. You said your name was Thomas. Thomas.
Yeah. Yes.
Thomas. Hi. Just a couple of general questions that I'd like to coincide with the information I have here. I'm with corporate. Listen, we've established by the lady's own words that she has the unusual shaped head, the unusual nose. Can you tell me, in your 2 years of experience, how that would affect a pair of glasses? Like, why would that? Because this lady's had no. Hear me out. This lady's had a frame that was bent, a lens that cracked and then became milky, and then an earpiece, like the rubber piece for the ears, actually fall off. Now, can you explain to me how that would coincide with the shape of her head and her phallic nose?
Absolutely. Well, I'll try to use layman's terms here so everybody can understand and the court can understand what I mean. Well, basically, we do usually glasses, as you know, for regular and normal people, I guess you could say. Some people have like potato-sized head or like sometimes we even joke and we call them like monstrous head, like because to be quite honest with you, every head is different, of course, but some more than other, if you know what I mean. But it would affect the glasses by making them like unstable on their head, like they would fall off, they would get milky, and usually it's because of the customer not being able to fix them to their head. So what we recommend usually is to wear to ditch the metal part behind the ear and to replace it with a rubber band. Like we use them for disabled kids, special needs kids, kids that can poke their own eyes and are willing, or they always want to remove something on their face. We usually do that for them. That's what we recommend them. So therefore they would fall off, they would get milky as a result of the fall. Sometimes they will step on them, and definitely the nose.
Okay, I'm getting the picture here. Ma'am, could you tell me, so just to make you aware, this lady has been purchasing our particular brand of glasses for almost 40 years now. We've actually verified that. Ma'am, have you ever had this kind of problem before with the glasses falling off your cone head or your penis nose causing them to warp?
This has got to be.
Please answer the question, ma'am.
Got to be what, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Don't have a problem that I have with these. That is the last problem.
What do you mean, ma'am?
May I add something else to my testimony?
Hold on,
before
no,
we...
no, hold on, please.
No, hold on,
hold on,
please.
moment. Ma'am,
I have never once complained about them falling off
right.
the glasses themselves.
Yeah.
Never. And I do not have a cone head or a nose of that type.
A nose.
Permission to ask the
hold
question.
on, no, hold
directly.
on. Hold on. The witness is speaking, first of all. Ma'am, I'm sorry, just to clarify for the call record, what kind of nose are you referring to? Ma'am?
A penis nose. I do not have one. I have a cute little turnip nose.
I'm sorry, one more time, ma'am. You were breaking up there. What nose?
Penis nose.
Okay.
Well, now I have a question. Is that different from a phallic proboscis nose, ma'am?
Same thing.
Same. Usually it's the same.
Yeah, same thing.
Same disorder. Okay.
Do we have any more question for me before I go?
Permission to ask.
Thank you so much,
my
Thomas.
fellow employee a question, Thomas, if I may.
Oh.
Am I wrong in saying that the rubber came off because of her greasy hair? Was I incorrect in saying that?
No, I'd say you were 100% correct. Her hair were particularly greasy.
I rest my case.
Yes.
Is that true, ma'am?
It's 100% of the time.
Wait, you
No,
rest
sir.
you rest your case. Are you aware of the implications of what you just said? You rest your case there.
I've won my case. I've done nothing wrong here.
Well,
It was either that or her penis nose became erect and destroyed the glass.
Yes, that's right.
We did confirm that she has the cone-shaped head, so...
Okay,
if she is the
ma'am,
mongoloid,
can I?
then
Because
how can my
hold
employee
on,
be
this
in trouble
sounds
for calling her a
this
mongoloid?
sounds completely ridiculous, ma'am. Does
Stop slagging off my greasy hair.
okay? Hold on, ma'am. Ma'am, does your penis nose ever become erect? Is that even a thing?
I do not have a penis nose.
Right. So
Hey, ma'am, how would you describe the shape of your nose if it's not a penis nose? Give me another
I
name
have a
for
penis
it.
nose, a cone head, and a fucking head the shape of a pyramid.
Uh-huh.
Language.
Whoa,
Order in the
Rest my
court.
case.
Hold on,
Order.
language in the call,
And what
please.
about the hair? How often do you wash that hair?
Ma'am, I will hold you in contempt if you use any more vulgarity in my court.
Yeah, let's all just remember to keep it professional here, ma'am. Now, if you could just answer the question about the hair, ma'am.
What was the question?
How
How
often?
often do you wash it?
How often do you
greasy
wash
is
it? Yeah, how often?
One
do
at
you
a
wash
time,
your hair?
please, gentlemen. One at a time, gentlemen.
About every 3 days because I don't want it getting greasy.
I rest my case.
3 days.
Every 3 days.
I'm
Holy
older. My
snikes.
hair
Ew.
is dry. It's very dry.
That may have
Not on day
yeah,
3.
okay, that may explain a few things here.
Yes.
Oh,
I concur.
Listen, Rocky Dennis, your hair is greasy. You have a penis-shaped nose, and your head is like a mongoloid. I'm sorry.
whoa!
These are
We
the
have
facts.
hold on.
Are the
Whoa!
facts.
I'm sorry. We object to the terms
Sorry,
Rocky
but-
Dennis and mongoloid. That is again just typical of the kind of highly inappropriate behavior we have heard
That's
from this store.
descriptive. Descriptive.
Exactly. And
My nose
Hazel,
has
I will
erectile
hold you
dysfunction.
in contempt also.
My nose has erectile dysfunction. I have to take Viagra to make my nose erect.
Okay, irrelevant.
See?
That's
See?
irrelevant.
Ma'am, was your nose taking Viagra the day after you received the glasses?
This is just ridiculous.
Ma'am, just to clarify, have you ever taken Viagra for your nose?
I've never taken Viagra for anything.
Okay, let the record show the lady has not and never would use Viagra. Okay, and again...
All right.
Permission to question, ma'am, even though you've not taken Viagra, have you been with someone else who's taken Viagra and perhaps the effect moved on to you?
That's not even a thing, is it?
Yes, it is. It's a thing.
That's
I
not
read about it.
Jonathan, are you really a employee?
Yes, of course, ma'am. If you'd like, I can apply for a sidebar if you want to speak to me privately.
No, I think this whole proceeding is not professional.
This
And
is
I think-
Well, ma'am, this is Judge Weisenheimer. I believe you should take a sidebar with Ronathan. We'll give you about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, we can request a 2-minute sidebar if that's okay with you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to press a button. We're going to be moved into a private conference for a couple of minutes. Hold on. Okay, ma'am, it's just me and you now. What did you want to talk about?
What is this that's going on? I'm hearing Law and Order music, and these people are absolutely ridiculous. And I can't believe that I can't believe I'm still on the phone. Is what I can't believe.
So the sound effect you heard, it's just how the telephone system is programmed. They have effects for when you go off into a separate line. I don't know who put them on there. Ma'am, I think we have a pretty open and shut case here, to be honest with you. I've provided the court with a transcript of exactly what was said to you, including the curse words, which are strictly against the terms and conditions of any partner that may wish to do business with us. So put it this way, if they want to retain their contract with us and supply our products at all, then I see no other option. I see no option where these 3 employees don't get terminated. The only thing left for us really is to confirm that all 3 have been terminated and to formalize any compensation that might be offered to you. Do you understand?
Well, I understand what you're saying, but
Yeah.
this has been a circus.
Mm-hmm. It absolutely has been a circus, ma'am. I agree with you completely. And, my superiors wouldn't believe this happened had I not been recording everything,
Is it possible for me to get a transcript of this recording or a recording of the recording?
Yeah, absolutely. We can provide you with a full transcript and a live stream because it has been live streamed. So that is no problem, ma'am, as long as you're happy with that.
Where is it being live streamed to?
To the record service so that we can provide a full recording of this should anyone wish to view it.
Okay.
So what I'm proposing that we do is file a final motion for the 3 employees to be terminated.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I don't know if you agree, but I think that is the only logical outcome here.
Yes.
Now, as for the allegations of sexual assault, we may need to answer to those as well.
Sir, I didn't say them. They were saying them.
Well, what I propose we do, I believe it was was it Ned or was it Scobie? One of them is alleging a sexual assault, which we will need to question them about. But don't worry, I got
Scobie,
this.
I believe, but that was Hazel saying it, not me.
Well, what I think, I'll be honest with you from my own personal observations of the situation. This Mr. Scobie seems to be a bit of a hothead. So I'm thinking if you provoke him just a little bit, don't go crazy, but if you provoke him a little bit, maybe with a couple of personal insults, he seems like the kind of guy that will completely overreact, which will absolutely destroy his case. And that'll be then stricken from the record. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this Mr. Scobie.
I'm so stymied that I wouldn't know what to say. This is
Well, I can tell you what.
Professional, and I'm a lady, and him saying he's a Christian, I nearly died laughing. But I am a Christian woman, and I am not going to say those kind of things.
No. All you need to do is state for the record that he was incredibly unprofessional, that all the allegations he's making are false, that he's a liar, and that he's generally just a gentleman of low moral fiber. You know what I mean?
That I could say.
Yeah, and kind of contest that he behaved in a Christian way and that kind of thing. But just, I can promise you, he sounds like a real hothead. And if we can get him to blow up just a little bit, just by provoking him a little bit, I think it will destroy that allegation completely. And I think we'll be home free here, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to just patch back in the judge in the courtroom. Just bear with me a second. You may hear some general background Hi, everyone.
Okay, we're back in session.
So, Ms. Stoner and I would like to formalize a request to question Mr. Scobie about the alleged sexual allegations.
Okay, I will allow that.
Mr. Scobie, are you on the line?
I am here, yes.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
This ought to be rich.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Sir.
You going to tell me you want to suck me again? Is that what this is? Huh?
This is ridiculous.
Sir, wait for the question. Wait for the question, please. Ma'am, go ahead.
I really don't have a question, sir. I just...
Tell them what...
No.
Tell them your response to the sexual allegations. Just tell Scobie what you told me just a moment ago.
I did not make them. That was Hazel speaking. I think that this Mr. Scobie is not behaving in a Christian manner, and I think that he...
How dare you bring up... Do not bring up... Do not do that again. You do not bring up my... Do not say that. Hazel's been here next to me this entire time. That was you. That's your voice on the recording. Why are you saying Hazel did that? She didn't say that.
Sir, I don't speak like that.
You don't speak like what,
I'm glad you're here.
ma'am?
I want to stroke your large package with my large penis nose.
Well, now, ma'am, that does sound like you.
It is not me.
Order. I know Hazel's voice, and that sounded just like you.
Oh, I was not expecting that, to be honest with you.
Ridiculous.
What do you want to stroke of mine, ma'am? Would you mind repeating that?
If you stroke the tip of my nose quickly, I will sneeze semen.
Oh my, you're disgusting.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
What is this?
I'm going to ask that last statement be stricken from the record, please.
Oh, yeah, so are we, please. Thank you. Ma'am, why?
Ma'am, proceed. Did you have any questions for any of the other witnesses before I render judgment here?
Yeah, she just wanted to make a couple of remarks about Scobie's professional conduct. Is that right, ma'am? Go ahead, tell them, ma'am. Tell them.
I'm done with this. You're not goading me into anything, and I'm done with it. This is very unprofessional, very rude, and I'm very insulted by all of it.
Okay.
And I will remind you, Ronathan, please do not lead the witness.
I wasn't. I didn't say anything.
I could hear you whispering, sir.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Do we have any other motions or testimony before the court?
This lady makes another remark about my Christianity. I have her information, and we're going to have a private conversation. I can promise you that.
Please, no threats in my courtroom, please.
Well,
Order.
I don't appreciate being told that I said things that I did not say. That was not my voice. This is my voice.
And Hazel, I concur. That was not your voice.
Thank you, Judge.
And Your Honor, in closing, the defense here, we didn't do anything wrong. The lady has a cone head. She is a mongoloid. She does look like the guy from the Goonies.
And she has greasy hair. She said she washes her hair every 3 days. She said it herself.
Yeah, she's a big old grease ball.
I suspect she's a xenomorph.
I think you're right.
Explain to me what a xenomorph is. I'm unfamiliar with that type of human being.
There's a new movie coming out. It's, I believe, an actual prequel to the Alien franchise.
Okay, irrelevant. This is all. I'm sorry. This is all.
Strike that from the record, please.
This is just
Proceed,
all more.
Ronathan.
This is just more insults, and it's ridiculous, Judge. Look, it's very simple. On the count of being verbally aggressive, verbally assaulting, and making downright ignorant remarks about a customer of both of ours, how do you find the 3 defendants?
Well, after all the testimony and looking at the notes here, I'm going to have to find her guilty on 4 counts of telephone sexual assault.
Wait,
ma'am, do you understand that?
You're finding Miss Stoner guilty?
Yes.
Yes! Take that, bitch.
I knew the truth will succeed.
Oh, my God.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Ma'am, I wasn't
This
expecting...
is ridiculous. Disconnect the line, and if you're going to do a free pair of glasses, let's get on with it.
Ma'am, you've been
Well, I
found
just want to
guilty.
say that I am done. I have found her guilty of the 4 counts. Ma'am, I have to go. I have another session, but bless your pointed little head.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Uncle Dale. I mean, Judge Weisenheimer. Thank you.
Watch it, Hazel.
Ma'am, just to
Sorry,
confirm,
Judge.
ma'am, you have been found guilty on 4 counts of telephone sexual assault with a penis nose. Before we begin sentencing, how do you plead to that charge?
Oh, this is going to be good. Not guilty. What are you going to sentence me with?
Judge Weisenheimer, what is her sentence? We'd like to apply for the minimum sentence of 3 years imprisonment.
I'm going to go with 28 months since this is her first offense.
Okay.
The women's minimal security prison.
Okay. Is someone supposed
It's not
to...
a laughing matter, ma'am. I don't appreciate that.
Is someone supposed to take her away?
Well, it can't be Scobie because she should not be alone with him.
No, absolutely
Is
not.
bailiff down south here?
Mr. Diaz, yeah, go and take her away, please. Ma'am, someone will be along to take you away, okay?
What about Mike?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Diaz, can you cuff her and take her down, please?
Yeah. Where's the defendant name?
Stoner.
Stoner.
Gamer Stoner.
I start with putting the cuffs around her nose first.
There won't be any marijuana in prison for you, ma'am.
Sidebar question: would she go to the men's? Would she go to the women's prison or to the men's prison because of her penis nose? Which prison would she go to?
Ma'am, do you have a preference, ma'am?
I will let the bailiff down south after he makes a visual inspection of the Phallic Proboscis.
Okay.
I'll leave it in his hands.
Ma'am, would you
look at that picture. Oh my God. She needs to belong under the jail, that big fucking face of hers.
Hey, let's keep it professional.
Language, please. Language.
Ma'am, which prison would you prefer, ma'am? Ma'am?
I got nothing.
Do you prefer a men's or women's prison because you have a penis nose?
Well, let's see. I'm genetically female, so I guess you'd have to put me on the female side.
Okay.
I'm
but you're a mongoloid.
No, I'm just gonna send her to the female prison. They'll have fun with her nose.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
They all give face rods. You give face rods.
Take her down, ma'am. If you could.
And in the manner of our three employments.
Yes. How do you find the 3 employees?
Good, right?
We're good.
The 3 employees I find not guilty.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you so much.
Yes.
This is a
Gail.
travesty.
I mean,
This
Judge
is a
Weisenheimer.
travesty. This is an absolute travesty of justice. Is she?
Why
Yeah,
don't you
just got the
give them
email
all
on that.
raises, give them their
You
own
should feel
stores
ashamed of
to
yourself,
do.
ma'am.
Yes, definitely raises for everyone.
Oh my God.
Oh, and don't forget your
Yes.
own store.
Are
Can we
they?
get free
Is this
glasses?
lady even
Oh.
going to get some replacement glasses, or what? What's the
Yeah,
story?
are you gonna give me a code for her to get a replacement?
Well, you have to give the code. You guys are paying for it.
Whoa.
I thought
Okay.
you're giving the code.
No.
I can
That's
give her
what.
the code
Yeah,
if you
you.
want.
So I only have 2 codes left for the month.
Well, then give her the last code. Give her the N code.
Ma'am, can you go down to the store tomorrow and they'll fix you up?
Oh, yeah. Top of my list.
Why would
Okay, I'm going to order that you give her one of the 2 last codes you have, please, for her compensation. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am,
There we go.
are you ready for the code?
Ma'am, write this
Hello?
code down. It will entitle you to replacement.
Are you there? I think we lost
Yeah,
her.
hang on. So what am I getting it for this replacement?
Ma'am,
So this
you
will-
need to write this code down and take it to the store tomorrow, and it will ensure you will get a full replacement.
Okay.
Okay, it's a
What's the
16-digit code. It starts 8008 420 696 422 16234. Could you repeat that, please?
800-8420-6964-221-6234.
Those codes are no longer
No.
valid for the record.
No,
It has to
sorry,
serve a
that's-
letter.
Sorry, that's the wrong one. Here, let me give you the other one. It's going to start.
Please issue another code. That code is invalid in my court system file.
Sorry, yep, here we go. I got N
Okay,
like
you know what?
Nancy.
I'm done playing this game. Okay? I don't know what your
Why?
deal is. I can't
Do
figure
you
out
not want the
what you're
free
up to,
glasses?
but I'm done with this game. You have
I'm going to
wasted
give
my
you a
time.
code.
Ma'am,
Let me
take
give
this
you the
one
code.
last code down, and then the session will be over. Give her the code now.
It's N like Nancy, E like Edward, 1, 4, A like Apple, B like Bob, J like Jacqueline. Can you read that back to me, please?
Yeah, read that back, ma'am, so we know you've got that.
NE14ABJ.
Sorry, one more time. You were breaking up a little bit there, ma'am. Maybe the cell towers.
NE14ABJ. Or J.
Sorry,
Ma'am, your phone is cutting out. I need you to repeat that code slowly and distinctly one last time, please.
NE14ABJ.
Nose job.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm. Thank you.
Yeah.
Should
Line
we all
form's
come at the
behind
same
me.
time?
Ma'am, we've been fucking with you for too long. Get to fuck right now. Just hang up the phone. I can't fucking stand your stupidity. I can't handle your
Oh,
fucking
you're such a
stupidity.
sweetheart,
Just stop
lady.
now, ma'am. Just stop.
Yeah.
Just
Stop
hang up the
going at me,
phone
please,
and
now.
go fucking
Why
fix your
are you
nose
doing
and
this?
shut the
I
fuck
know
up.
you're doing it.
Because you're fucking
Tell
too
you-
dumb. That's
tell your
why.
friends and family. It's
Holy
to give you
fuck.
a nice story.
So who are
I don't know
you
what
people?
the fuck you. I don't know what the fuck you do for a living, but you're too dumb to fucking do anything. Holy shit.
What a
We-
group
we
of
work at
Russian
Ray-Ban.
hackers.
This is what you do for a living now? You call
Yes.
people and
No,
waste
we
their
work at-
time with stupid shit?
Yes.
Look, you
Yes.
just
Yeah.
Actually,
Only the stupid one.
yes, that is what I do for a living. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
So how did you get my number?
Follow his instructions, ma'am. That's Alex from the Supreme Court.
We hacked into your TV and got your phone number. That's how
It
we got
was
it.
written on the bathroom stall.
Oh, yeah.
It was written for a great time.
Guess I
Call
better
that
wear my
number.
tinfoil hat from now on, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I would
Now
wear
go-
I would
go-
wear
go
a
have a
full
wank.
tin foil face mask. There she goes, finally. Holy fucking
God.
Wow.
Oh my lord.
That was like an hour. That was like an hour and 10 minutes of fucking Telecourt.
That went fucking 30 minutes too
Oh
long.
my god.